Hello everyone, how's things going? I hope all of you are doing really well during this period and also will be doing well on the following days as well. So without any further ado, let me share about one of the favorite stocks of mine, which is Food Empire. So basically, Food Empire have actually gone all the way to the up to the sky. I think for those who have actually purchased early of 2023, I'm pretty sure you guys have actually gained as much of like about 100%, yeah, close to 100%. Just imagine if you guys just have invested earlier and you guys have actually gained about 100%, and then in the mid range of the weeks it actually started to actually have a bit of pull, then it moved up and pulled again and moving up once more. So let's not talk about the past and straight to the present. So at this point of time we actually see huge volume being injected last week, and it actually approached $1.08. So I believe that this would be a continuation. So basically, if you really look from the technical chart of point of view, this thing is actually creating a lower low, lower high, and this is lower high, and this is a higher high. So, and also if you check it out, this graph actually closed without any wick, without any candle. Just imagine if it is closing without candle, it means that it doesn't give the seller to sell any of their sell. It means even at this point of time, I believe on the subsequent week we would be actually seeing around $1.13. This is actually is my expectation. I didn't mean to actually tell it would actually saw as high as $1.13. But if you look on the daily chart, this daily chart is completely actually taken the order block. Once it taken the order block, then it took the liquidity swap, then after that it tried to actually move all the way up, but somehow the liquidity of this stock a bit odd. Sometimes you wouldn't see as much of millions shares being traded, but this run million shares being traded, so it means that there are something good going to happen. But somehow I do not. The earning report has been good, really good. I think if it actually double up again, then I would say that the business is actually doing extremely good, I would say. But somehow I'm hoping that the business in Vietnam is really doing good. At the same time, if not mistaken, they try to penetrate business in India. If they manage to capture business in India, in that case, trust me, this guy gonna actually fly even further beyond $1.13. But I'm expecting this run it would break beyond $1.18. But if actually break beyond $1.13, I'm pretty sure that we would actually see as high as, let me just get my FIBO pulled. Okay, let's see if it is here, as high as $1.29. Trust me, it will definitely go to $1.29. But if you're really not taking the order block, if you are just taking from this point of high, let's check it out, this point of high, then you would be seeing around $1.29 as well. Can you imagine? So pretty much that is the point. It means that it actually giving a very good reversal pattern. Then this is actually a bullish pattern, so it breaks, then it moved down to take the liquidity swap from this area, and then it actually moved up. If let's say this guy, but I don't think so, this guy would actually going down and going to up. It's actually going to soar higher and higher, I have a feeling, because on the weekly chart, if you really take a look, it actually gives a strong bullish candle. So this is actually a strong bullish candle if you really take a look. From the past point of view, if you look, this is actually a retracement. It actually goes down, it retraces here as a base, then goes down, and it make a consolidation over here. This is actually a consolidation area. it either is going to do a manipulation or consolidation area at this point of time, then it shoot up all the way up. So it means that it is actually did a very good consolidation around this area, which is the border blocks that I've actually talked about. Then after that, it's going to move all the way up to, yeah, if this happens, $1.29. But somehow you guys can actually try to get something, a partial profit at $1.18 if you guys are unable to actually wait how high it goes. But I believe that this guy would actually saw higher. But if let's say the inflations in US, or but but to be frank, inflation in the US doesn't actually influence much over here. This is purely food and beverage. It's basically supply and demand. Everyone needs to drink coffee. Everyone needs to drink take chocolates. I mean, it depends on your what do you call that, your preference. If you really love this brand, then you guys go and buy it and eat it as well. So I think that's all pretty much from me. I believe this guy is going to take another new high all the way to $1.29. Just stay into these stocks and check it out. But remember, if you actually break all the way below $1, then there is something bad news coming. So I would stay invested because I don't see any anything wrong about these stocks. Yeah, if you really wanted to check it out, yeah, earlier I've actually shared how do we check our what do you call that, insider news. So if you really check it out, let's go to, yeah, check it out through this website called sginvestor.io. Let me go to Food Empire. Okay, go to share price. Yeah, if you look at the share price, the volume buyback, can you imagine? They started to actually buy back about 140,000, 100,000, 200,000, 100,000. But if you compare the buyback volume and also short sell, it seems like the buyback is actually relatively high compared to the short volume. Okay, like, I mean, let's do a simple calculation. This is already 300,000. But if you calculate this about 59, 200, 250 around, I mean, it's less than 250, so it's actually cancelled out. It means that buyback is actually doing well. But this is also 300, but this is actually below 40, below 70,000. Let's put it for 314, for 5, yeah, below 60,000 itself. Then over here 100,000, yeah, it's about close. Yeah, if you check it, the short selling is actually dominant over here by 50,000. But let's check it out on the subsequent 60, 67. Around, yeah, so pretty much it actually cancel out each other, those short sell and also buyback. Can you imagine in the past how much they have actually purchased? 400, 600, 650. So it means that these short sell volumes that you are seeing is actually not much. It's just basically institutional just wanted to put what do you call that, a barrier not to go really high. Probably, I do not know why they actually short selling food and beverage, but somehow I have a feeling that this guy would definitely move higher than whatever we are seeing now from $1.08. And I think that's all from me, guys. Stay happy with these stocks, and for me, I would definitely keep these stocks until at least next year or maybe mid next year. But if you find yourself gaining enough profits from these stocks, you guys can actually take your partial profits. Remember, always take your partial profit, and if let's say it's come down, you can just buy it again. But somehow I've been actually keeping for so long. My bad, I did not actually take profit around this area, which is $1.10, and try to average down around this area again. But somehow recently this is actually a low liquidity kind of stocks. Whenever it pumped just like in 1 day or 2 days. Then after that it tried to retrace. So I believe that these stocks would actually go to $1.20. So let's check it out. What are the target price of $1.36, 39, 36? Yeah, I think 36, they are actually $1.40. Yeah, they're actually looking for somewhere around this area. I don't know how actually are the evaluation about the PE or EPS or comparison between business to business among other peers. Probably that's the reason they are giving around this area. But for me, $1.30 or $1.20 is possible. I think pretty much that's all from me, guys. And if you guys have any question, just drop any comment sections. If you love my video, my sharing, give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Do take care, guys. Adios.